Hi guys, good afternoon. Welcome back to me, Fauza. So now I'm in the class. I just have about 10 minutes to talk about this topic. So I have been feeling so excited to share about journalings, and I have prepared all the points that I want to say in this video. It's all about benefits of journaling. You know what journaling means? Journaling means writing. You write everything in your daily activities. This is an activity or a habit of writing that you do every day. Basically, you can just write everything in your mind, whatever, just let it go. And I've been keeping writing journaling intensively these years, especially after the pandemic situation, where I can write more than once in a day. Usually I write in the morning before starting my day and in the evening before going to bed. So as I feel so curious about what is actually the benefit of journaling every day, and I found there are a lot of benefits you can gain if you keep writing every day. And I was just surprised, and I feel so happy to know that, because without realizing the benefits, I just feel so free to share my thoughts, my feeling, my emotions. It's just the way to express myself. It's the way I can relieve my burden in my mind, because I have so many words in my brain and I don't know where to share. But by writing in your diary, where only you, the paper and the pen, you can write everything without being afraid of being judged by other people, because it's just all about you. So here, I'm going to show you this. I have written some points of it. I'm sorry, my writing is not that tidy, because I was writing while listening. That's how I do. So here, the first is, I also found that the title, How Journaling Can Change My Life. Actually, changing your life is not that easy. There are many factors that can change your life, but by journaling, this is one of the things that you can do. It's a very good habit you can do every day to change your life. Change your life means that it changes your personality, it changes your character, it changes the way you think. Once you change your mindset, your life will change. Why? It just starts from your brain, then you do the action, something happens, something changed like that. So, how could? The first is journaling every day helps you to clarify your thoughts, your mind, your ideas, your feeling. It helps you to release the burden. Sometimes, you are just arguing in your brain, but you don't know what you're thinking. You know that nobody will understand you, no one. You just need to tell yourself that just write. And it's a good habit. It is a way that you can find the real you, the honesty from the deep of your heart. That's it. And sometimes, in my writing, in my diary, I write a lot of questions, which actually there's no answer for that questions, but I keep asking why and why. That when I write, I'm thinking, then I started to find the answer, and actually I know the answer. It's just, something like that. And then this is a way to keep memory. It's a memory keeper. When you feel so happy, when you feel so bad with your life, you can write everything. How I do my journal I write the exact time, the day, and the date. And even I also write where I am. So I can write anytime, anywhere. Maybe when I'm alone in the class, when I'm waiting for my friends, when I'm in my bedroom, when I'm in the veranda, when I'm walking in the morning, looking at the sky, every time. Then I write, now I'm sitting on the veranda, now I'm looking at the sky, thinking about everything in my life. It's a peaceful time to enjoy your free time. And sometimes I also like to look through back to the past time, what I have been through this life, the hardest times in my life, and how I can overcome the problems, talking about people, writing letters for someone, for my father, my mother, my sister, my friends, or even my crush. I write all the things in my life. I write a letter for my future self. I write about my future plan. I even write about the target of that day. Sometimes you want to talk to someone, you have so many things to share, but you know that you are not able to do that, and that's not the right time to do that. I write it in my book. I write about the person that I really want to talk to. I write about who I meet today and what I learned from them, how I feel so thankful, and oftentimes I feel so angry, or I just want to complain about everything. I write it in my diary, and I try to control my emotions. I try to solve my own problems, the feelings that I have, but actually I shouldn't be like that. I try to manage my emotions and organize the ideas in my brain. Something like that. It sounds like, oh, it's complicated. So it helps you to train yourself to examine your think and your feeling. It's a kind of introspection too. Like, I have been writing diary since in junior high school. But when I was in junior high school, okay guys, I think the memory is not enough, and I also have limited time. I think I'm gonna talk about this more details in another occasions. I hope you learned something, but I really suggest you to write everything every day. Keep journaling. It helps you to keep on track, stay focused on your dream. You can write everything without without hesitation. I think that's all. And it helps you to reduce your stress and anxiety. Thank you so much for watching. I don't know, actually I have so many things to say, but yeah, I need to go to the discussion class, and I guess it's enough. But I'm talking, I don't know, yeah, I like doing something like this. I just want to share, I just want to talk and try to share what's in my brain. But not all the things in my brain I can speak it out here, because I have so many words, million words in my brain. The feeling, I don't know what. Okay, thank you so much. I hope you learned something, and I apologize if you don't learn anything from this video. It's okay. If you wanna learn, just get the positive things from what I'm talking. Bye. Here's my two last journals. It's about on May, and it has been done all in English. I talk about many things and also about my plans. And I just wrote this new book on June 26. It's also in English. And just under here I also make like a home for my future house. Yeah, something like that. So yeah, and actually I have another about 4 or 5 small books. I decided to bought a small books like this so I can bring it everywhere. But my previous books, they are so big and heavy. That's why I didn't bring it here. I love this color, and it's matching with my note for studying. This is not for studying.